Hey everybody, Rob Treppenall here, Treppenall Landscape. Another quick educational video. Today's video is on boxwoods. Super popular plant lately. I've got a nice little boxwood hedge behind me here. Couple tips. There's really three common types of boxwoods that you can get at your local nurseries here in Baton Rouge. There's gonna be Japanese, wintergreen, and baby gem, which is like a dwarf boxwood. My personal opinion is to go Japanese or wintergreen. The dwarf boxwoods, honestly, they grow just about as fast as the other ones, but they're just a lot more expensive. So people think if they get a dwarf boxwood, it's gonna stay small and they're not gonna have to trim it very much. You're gonna have to trim it just about the same. So my personal favorite is the Japanese. The only downside about the Japanese is they do get a little bit kind of crimson looking in the wintertime when it gets cold, but I think it's kind of a cool look. So anyway, we recommend Japanese, but it's up to you on what you wanna use. Spacing is also really important when it comes to boxwoods. We recommend spacing boxwoods 12 to 14 inches on center. So when we plant them, these were planted about 6 months ago, they're touching when we plant them. The easiest way is actually to dig a big trench and then plant them in the trench and fill it in instead of individual holes. That's just our method. But when you see people planting them 18 inches or 24 inches apart, it just looks kind of silly, y'all. And they're never gonna fill in and really give you that really tight look, or if they do, it's probably gonna take like 10 years. So save yourself some time, and if you want that instant hedge look, that really clean look, plant them really close together. Spend a little bit more money, but I mean, this courtyard alone probably has about 90 boxwoods in it, which sounds crazy, but it gives you that instant, really tight look. So anyway, just a couple tips. So on your species, we recommend Japanese or wintergreen, and on spacing, 12 to 14 inches. Another thing about boxwoods is the easiest way to kill them is to overwater them. You really don't want to water them a whole lot. They can handle it being pretty dry. They can't handle a wet area. So make sure, and they prefer full sun. You can put them in some shade, but they really want a good bit of sun. You want just an average amount of water or less. You want to plant them pretty close together. So, and lastly, on maintenance, this is not a low maintenance plant. I think you guys know that. So, when it comes to boxwoods, just remember, if you want to keep them looking good, you're going to want to trim them at least once a month to keep them nice and tight. Fertilize them in the spring, and that's about it. So if you have any more questions or want to leave some comments about boxwoods or anything else landscape related, just leave in the comment section. If you guys need some help, you know where to find us. Rob Treppenall, Treppenall Landscape. Have a great day.